I'm Carmelita Jameson. I am a patient and a former employee of Key Center for Toes. It's a great facility. The staff here, when you get here, they're more than welcoming. They make sure you're comfortable, make sure you're informed about everything. When it comes to the procedures, they're very knowledgeable. My experience with having the procedures done, I actually had a total of 8 toes done. And for me, it was a journey because I sat and I seen it every day. And I used to always say, this is too good to be true. It can't be. So finally, after years of having my feet hurting and swelling up and being in pain, I finally said, forget it. I'm going to have Dr. Keys look at my feet. I had my consultation. He told me exactly what was wrong. And from that point on, it was a smooth ride. I came in to work. I would have a toe done and still be on the floor helping with the patients, things like that. It was very minimal pain, and it was just terrific. Dr. Keys is concerned about what the patient actually wants. He's concerned about how the patient is going to feel afterwards, how he or she is going to take to whatever type of shoes they're going to wear, things of that nature. When you go to a lot of the other surgeons, they're not thinking about, okay, the after effect or the scarring and things like that. Dr. Keys wants to make sure when you're through with your treatment, you won't see those scars. You're able to wear your feet out. You know, I know that we've had people that haven't shown their feet to their spouses for like 20 years. But Dr. Keys, after his treatment, they're able to do that. We've had patients that break down and cry because they haven't been able to show their feet. And, you know, me being in the field that I was in here with Dr. Keys and seeing the reactions, and then being a patient and seeing and experiencing it firsthand, I actually understand what everybody what they meant. And Dr. Keys, he really takes that into consideration. It's not just about, oh, well, let's just have this done and you have a hideous scar for the rest of your life. It's not about that. And he makes sure he works with you until you get the results that you want. In my younger years, I always had a shoe fetish. I was into heels, pumps, flats, whatever it was. And over time, when my issues with the corns and things like that began to develop, I started to shun my feet more. I didn't want them to be shown. I didn't want anyone touching them. I stopped getting pedicures. And so it took me out of my normal routine that I was used to for years. So after a while, after seeing everything and seeing the patients and seeing the outcomes and actually being here, assisting in the surgeries and seeing how it worked, that's what actually made me decide, you know what, I'm going to get this did. Just to see that there was no pins or screws or rods, you know, the horror stories that you hear about it, that's what really did it. Well, now I can wear stilettos, something I never did before. It's funny seeing me do that, but I wear stilettos. I'm back to wearing my flats. I wear wedges. I can wear pointy toes. Any shoe you can think of, I can wear. And, you know, I don't have to worry about, oh, my goodness, this is rubbing my toe. This is irritating the corn. I don't have to deal with any of that anymore. And then when I go get my pedicure, I'm not having people look at my feet real peculiar, like, what is that? Because they can't tell that I had surgery at all. When I show my friends or when I recommend them to go to Dr. Keys, when they let me know, they're like, no, that cannot be. I'm like, yes, look, I take my shoe off and show them. So I'm quick to whip my foot out and show everyone Dr. Keys' work. I'm out wearing heels, toes out with my sandals. I actually went to the beach this past summer, and that was something I had not did for about 10 years or so. So the whole experience with Dr. Keys and his procedures, it was life-changing for me. Come on in. Don't even worry about, oh my goodness, what is this pain going to be like? Am I going to be off of work? I can assure you, you're able to work, you're able to still drive, you leave out of here walking, you don't have to be in the hospital. You're comfortable in the room. You know, the staff is in there with you, as well as Dr. Keys. You can bring your headphones if you want to. So I would just tell them, come on in, have it done. Don't hesitate. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to get.
Join the thousands of satisfied patients at Keys Center for Toes. Give us a call today at 708-771-4300 or visit our website at www.keysfortoes.com.